This is Seto Kaiba, billionaire, CEO, card game warlord, and probably the most honest character in Yu-Gi-Oh! Not because he's nice, but because he plays the game the way the world really works. Ruthless, efficient, and utterly capitalist. You see, Duel Monsters isn't just a game. It's not even just an anime. It's a metaphor. A shiny, holographic, monster-filled metaphor for the world we live in. And everything, including your friendship, freedom, and future, can be bought. If you have the right cards, of course. Yu-Gi-Oh! Wants you to believe it's about the heart of the cards. But beneath the ancient magic and anime lies a game of power, access, and resource management. In Duel Monsters, you either have the card or you don't. You either play to win or you lose to people who bought their way to the top. Just like real life, the rich make the rules, the poor fight for scrap, and the illusion of fairness is just that. An illusion. This is a story about capitalism and how Yu-Gi-Oh! Accidentally, or maybe even intentionally, created the best critique of it in children's media. Let's start with the obvious. Kaiba isn't just a rival. He is capitalism. The kid who grew up poor, used his brains to climb the system, and then bought the system. He doesn't just play Duel Monsters, he manufactures it. Kaiba Corp owns the tech, the holograms, and the duel discs. They got satellites in the sky scanning for rare cards. That's not just love for the game, that's vertical integration. The iconic Blue Eyes White Dragon moment, when Kaiba tears up the 4th copy so no one else can use it, that's him inflating the value of an asset by eliminating supply. It's what diamond companies and crypto bros do in real life. Kaiba doesn't just want to win, he wants to own the conditions of victory. But if Kaiba is capitalism, then Joey Wheeler is the working class. He doesn't have rare cards. He doesn't even have money. He doesn't even have a dueling tower with his name on it. He's a hustler. He has heart, and he consistently gets punished for it. Joey enters tournaments to pay for his sister's medical bills. Meanwhile, Kaiba is out there dropping millions in hologram tag just to feel something. And no matter how hard Joey tries, he always starts the game 10 steps behind, because just like in real life, merit means nothing if the other guy owns the board. Now let's talk about Duelist Kingdom. Pegasus invites the most desperate people he can find on an island tournament. He promises money, cures, and second chances. But there's a catch. Lose the game and lose your soul. That's not a game. That's corporate Hunger Games. Pegasus is the 1%, and he doesn't play fair, he plays God. The duelists aren't even chasing glory, they're chasing survival. It's like punching up a bunch of Twitch streamers and just pumping it up in the tournament. It benefits only the host. Sounds familiar? That's capitalism in a nutshell. Play their game or die trying. Now let's zoom out for a bit. In the real world, Duel Monsters is literally economy. Cards are assets, rarity is currency, and the secondary market is more volatile than crypto. Tournaments reward people who can afford the best meta decks, and everyone else, they're just stuck playing, catching up. The same game that once bonded friends is now a pay-to-win arms race. Did you ever play Duel Links? I think you can pretty much relate to this. We used to ask, who has the heart of the cards, but now is, who has the wallet for the cards? Now let's roll back to the anime. Kaiba isn't just a duelist, as we said. He's a tech overlord, and Kaiba Corp sells you the holograms and duel discs. What really is being sold here is surveillance, control, and dependence. Duel Monsters looks like fun, but it's the same story as today's smartphones, social media, and VR. It's only free until you realize the system owns you. In a world where everything is monetized, even your imagination becomes a subscription service. So what about our main guy? What about Yugi, the boy with the heart of the cards? He represents something pre-capitalist. Honor, justice, and belief in others. And he keeps winning not just because he's rich or powerful, but because he refuses to play the game by the rules. But even then, the world doesn't change. Kaiba still owns everything, the game still costs money, and the system rolls on. And in the end, maybe Duel Monsters doesn't just reflect capitalism. Maybe it warns us about it. And if you're holding a Blue Eyes White Dragon right now, ask yourself, are you Yugi or are you Kaiba?